Hello, I am Jatin Gautam and today we are learning trigonometric ratios. So the word trigonometry is come from a Greek letter which is tri, which means three sides, tri which means three, gon which means sides, and metron which means measures. So we are measuring three sides of a polygon, and what a three side polygon is called? Triangle. So basically in trigonometry we deal with the right angle triangle. We know what a right angle triangle is, in which an angle is of 90 degree or right angle. So in the figure, in triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree, and in trigonometry we take another angle, let's say we take angle A. So with respect to angle A, we define trigonometric ratios, which are six trigonometric ratios. First is sine or sine of angle A. Second, cosine or cos of angle A. Third, tan or tangent of angle A. Fourth, cosecant or cosec of angle A. Fifth, secant or sec of angle A. Sixth, cotangent or cot of angle A. So what is sine of angle A is, first we define that in triangle ABC the longest side is hypotenuse, as you know. Longest side is hypotenuse or the side opposite to the largest angle, which is 90 degree. And the side opposite to the taken angle, we take the angle A, and the side opposite to that, which is BC, is called perpendicular. And the remaining side or the side with the angle A is called base. So what a sine of angle A is, it is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So in the figure, which is perpendicular, BC is our perpendicular and hypotenuse is AC. Okay, so cosine of angle A is base upon hypotenuse. In the figure, what is base? AB is the base and AC is the hypotenuse. Tangent of angle A is perpendicular upon base, that is BC upon AB. Cosecant or cosec of angle A is reverse, or we can say reciprocal of the sine of angle A, that is hypotenuse upon perpendicular, which is hypotenuse is AC upon perpendicular BC. Secant of angle A is reciprocal of cosine of angle A, which is hypotenuse upon base, that is hypotenuse is AC and base is AB. Cotangent of angle A is reciprocal of tangent A, that is base upon perpendicular. base is AB upon perpendicular is BC. So what we are doing in the trigonometry, that if we are given an angle A, other than the right angle, we have a right angle triangle and we have given an angle A and two sides of that triangle, we can easily calculate the third side of the triangle. That let's say if we are given base and perpendicular, then we can use cotangent or tangent to calculate hypotenuse of the triangle. So it has a great physical significance. Let's say if you are going to Qutub Minar and you want to calculate the height of the Qutub Minar. So you have two ways. First, go to the top of the Qutub Minar and drop a rock down and calculate the length of that rock. Let's say that is the Qutub Minar. It has something shaped like that, and if you drop down the rock, you can easily calculate the Qutub Minar, but that's so tricky. So what an easier way to calculate this is that if you are standing there, let's say you are standing there and you know the distance between you and the Qutub Minar, let's say it's x meters, and we know the angle it is making with the top of the Qutub Minar. Let's say it's angle theta. So if we know the angle and the distance between you and the Qutub Minar, we can easily calculate the length of the Qutub Minar, which is, as it forms a right angle triangle, if we call it PQR, then QR is the length of the Qutub Minar, PQ is the length you are away from the Qutub Minar, and angle P or angle theta is the angle it is making to the top of the Qutub Minar. So if we know PQ, we can easily calculate QR and with the help of angle theta and trigonometric ratios. This is called the applications of trigonometric ratios, which we are covering later. Thank you so much.